So you talk about your different clients under your different businesses. How do you determine if a client is a fit for you? Because sometimes a small business will just take the work because they need work. But how do you determine that the client is a fit for you and your business?
Well, that requires a level of due diligence, and the internet is a beautiful thing. So if I'm approached by a client, I'm going to do a little bit of research on him or her because I want to understand who I'm dealing with. Now, obviously, there's some bells and whistles. If they're, if I see someone has a criminal record or their issues of moral corruption, then I'm probably not going to want to represent them, or I'm going to make sure that I'm protected in the long run. And you have to be selective, because all money is not good money. And I'll certainly walk away from a situation if I don't think it's going to be ultimately good for me in the long run.
What if it's a personality conflict that you identify in the first engagement or maybe the second engagement? What do you do in that regard? You love what's being proposed of the opportunity to work with the client, but it may be personality-wise. What would you do? Because I think that's a big issue too. Understanding how to bring in that opportunity and manage that relationship.
Well, as what's the old saying from The Godfather? It's never personal. So as long as I'm able to do my job and perform at a high level, I've dealt with difficult clients in the past. Oftentimes there's a buffer between me and the client, or I just structure the relationship from the beginning so that it's somewhat arm's length. And we don't have to have much direct interaction. Email is a wonderful thing. I don't have to talk to you on the phone every time you have a problem. I can't talk right now, but email me what your issue or concern is, and I'll have my paralegal, or I will respond directly to you. I have a paralegal, so oftentimes if I know it's a more multi-layered personality issue, I'll have her deal directly with the client, and I'll get involved when I need to. But that creates a little bit of a buffer between me and the client. The other response to that is, I don't work for free. So if you're going to blow my phone up and carrying on or chirping about something, I'm simply going to charge you for that time. And
so
nobody
you don't control it.
Yeah, so nobody wants to get a bill from an attorney for just calling chirping about something. Nobody wants to receive that bill. So I'm able to manage that situation. Now that may not be the case with all
their industries,
with all clients, but again, you have to do your due diligence. And if a client is going to be difficult from the beginning, you've got to manage those communications and or create a buffer between you and the client, maybe employee, although they may not necessarily want to talk to the employee. But again, you can have engage in written communication and make that your main communication with the client. And if they call, don't pick up the phone.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that we always do whenever we're looking for a new vendor, we always go to a chamber's website. Based on where we are, wherever the event will be, because I think that's a certain level of credibility. When someone takes the time to join a chamber, it says to me that they're serious about business and they perform at a high level.
Absolutely.
And your thoughts on that?
I agree. And my role is not limited to the president of the Miami Gardens Chamber of Commerce. I'm also a member of the Miami Beach Chamber of Commerce. And we don't compete with each other, because they're dealing with a certain level of member that's different from mine. But I think there are commonalities. I think that the community of color is underserved, and let's look at the natural advantages we have. We have Dolphin Stadium, where they're about to host a Super Bowl. Formula One, whether you like it or not, is coming to South Florida. And we live in a multicultural community. And people of color, that diaspora, should participate in all that South Florida has to offer. And I don't think we've done a good job of demanding or demonstrating our value in that process, and Miami Gardens Chamber of Commerce can hopefully change that conversation.
Well, I'm excited to learn more about the Miami Gardens Chamber. I hope you will share information with us in terms of your relaunch. Do you have a particular month? Are you doing it?
Well, actually, it should happen within the next few weeks.
Okay.
So please check out our website, www.miamigardенschamber.net.
Okay, say it again for us.
www.miamigardенschamber.net. Or if you would like to talk to me, my office number is 305-626-5955. That's 305-626-5955.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. What's your slogan for the chamber? What's your commitment?
Well, we don't have a slogan, but I can promise you we are going to provide value to your business and help you grow and help you make more money and put food on your table and support your family.
And become the sophisticated business it is required to compete not only locally but globally.
Right, and
that's what I hear.
And I am a real estate attorney by practice, but I'm also a social entrepreneur. So we want to train all these businesses, local small businesses, to become social entrepreneurs to help grow their business and expand their scope.
So before we close, so social entrepreneur meaning dedicate resources to growing yourselves online. Now, what if you're a small business and you physically can't do that? What do you do? How do you get that commitment for your company?
Well, that's where the Miami Gardens Chamber is going to be helpful, because we're going to have specific plans and packages that will allow you to do that organically through our branding and social marketing team. So you join our chamber, and those resources and services will be available to you. So absolutely, if you're not social media savvy or internet savvy, we can supplant that and provide that service to you.
That is definitely unique for chambers.
Absolutely. That's why I say we are changing the paradigm about chambers. Chambers, I think, are designed to be business to business. We're going to be designed to be business to consumer.
Awesome. Wow, what a great approach. This is so refreshing and so exciting, but it's expected from you because I've known you for years and you're always thinking outside of the box. So thank you, Andre Williams, for joining us today. Andre Williams with the Miami Gardens Chamber. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.